Lily removes her sweater and drapes it on the bed.
Again, I'm sorry about Tom. We'd broken up months ago. Well, I thought so anyway.
He seems to have quite a following.
Yeah, well, if only they knew the real Tom. I sure know how to pick some shitty boyfriends, don't I?
Shitty boyfriends, huh?
No, I mean in LA. I didn't...
No, I think I fit that category all right. Probably wasn't much of a boyfriend material back then. We had some good times though, didn't we? Still miss it. It's a lot happier then. I felt free.
Yeah, we have some fun memories.
Remember that night? I tripped on some wires during morning rehearsal and had to get stitches. I still made it to that night's performance and people thought I was this macho tough guy or whatever.
Martin practically begged you to sit out just for one night.
The truth is, well, don't laugh, but the real reason was I couldn't bear seeing Rupert be your Macbeth even for a single night.
Rupert?
My understudy? He's so obsessed with weight training, his fucking bicep is bigger than my torso.
Ah, Rupert. I remember all the bicep envy among the boys.
He almost couldn't fit into the bloody costume. What did happen to that bloke?
Maybe he's a bodybuilder now.
If he's not, he damn well should be. In any case, well, I guess I'm quite possessive when it comes to you. Clearly you saw that with Mark the other night.
That was uncalled for. He was just doing his job.
I know. When I saw him kiss you, I just, well, I didn't like it.
We're in the business of pretending, Jacques. Besides, you have no place to be jealous of me.
It's not something I could control.
Lily gets up from the bed and walks over to the corner table where the tea tray is.
I'm going to make some tea. Want some?
Sure. Though I think I'm high on caffeine as it is.
They've got decaf English breakfast.
Jacques takes his herringbone vest off and drapes it on the sofa. He walks over towards Lily just as she drops the tea bag on the floor. He picks it up, and as he hands it back to her, their hands touch. They both grow abruptly quiet. Jacques presses his body against Lily's back. His hand caresses the nape of her neck.
Jacques, let's not.
I can't stop thinking about you. Tell me you don't feel the same way.
Lily doesn't pull away. His lips are now planting little kisses on her neck. She lets out a sigh, closes her eyes. Jacques turns her around ever so slowly. As soon as they face each other, Lily kisses Jacques on the lips, but then retracts abruptly. Jacques returns her kiss with even more vigor.
Jacques, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I left you.
It doesn't matter now. You're here and I love you more than ever.
I need to tell you something. Something I've been keeping from you.
Whatever it is, it can wait. I have to have you now.
Jacques presses Lily against the wall. She grinds against him, both breathing heavily. He lifts her off the floor, and her legs straddle him as they kiss furiously. Lily's hands clutching Jacques' face. They move onto the bed and resume making out with wild abandon. Lily tears Jacques' shirt off as he fumbles with his belt. Jacques lowers Lily onto the bed. He starts to move south, kissing her neck, stroking her breast under her lacy bra. She pulls him towards her. They kiss. His hand moves down to her lower waist. He's about to move on top of her. Lily suddenly stops him.
Wait, Jacques, please stop.
I hurt you?
No, I just, we're moving too fast.
It's been 7 years since we've been in bed together. I don't think things could get any slower.
You know what I mean.
I've wanted you back for so long.
Stay with me tonight, Jacques. I want to savor every moment with you.
Don't say that as if this night would be our last.
Close on Lily's face as they sit on the bed, leaning against the plush headboard. She rests her head on Jacques' shoulder.
I should send Tom a thank you note, shouldn't I?
Send Tom a thank you note.
Well, if it weren't for him, you wouldn't have come to the ship, and I wouldn't be spending the night here with you tonight.
So Tom actually served a purpose in my life. Imagine that.
You must like California so much you never come home.
I did come back. Twice. When I was here for Teresa's funeral, I thought about looking you up.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I figured you'd have moved on, that you'd have forgotten all about me.
I did try to forget you. For a while, I thought I could. Clearly, I was wrong.
And Sophie?
As much as I wanted things to work out. I never pictured a future with her. We've sort of been living separate lives anyway. She's got half a year left on her MBA. But Dad wants us to take over the business, but I'm not sure she even wants it.
But she loves you.
She's young, with a world of opportunities ahead of her. She's a special girl. But I never felt for her the way that I do for you. Or for anyone else that matters.
He shows her a tattoo script in his inner bicep.
Yes. Got this the year you left to America.
Whoever loved that loved not at first sight. I didn't know the Bards As We Like It meant so much to you.
Now see, people always think I'm one of those Shakespeare groupies, but it's Marlowe's.
You're absolutely right.
You carried his poetry book the night I met you.
Ah, yes. I went to a poetry class that night and you made fun of me.
I did, because I was falling so hard for you and I was trying desperately to keep my cool.
You've always been such a hopeless romantic.
Beyond cure, I'm afraid.